But no, but this kind of reminds me, it makes me think. So, like, is your goal for like today going forward to like one day be married, and to be married with one person for the rest of your life? I'm more of like a non-confrontational type of person, and I just like hated it, and it forced me to grow.
My baby is my greatest blessing, but she's also the biggest change I've ever experienced in my life.
Old lady cleaning the bathroom, and we're just like, oh, we got a maid, like really, you're not my roommate. She was my roommate.
I do need for him to be able to control his emotions and control himself and not just want to pop
off.
I
need to know that you got me. If something goes down, I don't need you pushing me towards the danger.
I don't know if it was like a big lizard or a little iguana.
It got me.
Like, real?
It ate me. We're done because I'm passed out.
Like, is your goal for like today going forward to like one day be married, and to be married with one person for the rest of your life?
Yeah, for me.
Okay, so yeah, because you want like a husband and the family and the kids and the house and everything. Yeah, I don't think that's my goal.
Really? So if you met someone and it awakened all these feelings and he asked you to marry him, what would you say?
Well, two things. One, I think the person that I'm going to be connected with, I don't think that'll be his thought.
Really?
Because I feel like where I'm at, he would have to be more like me. And we may be like, yeah, let's be together, but I don't think our goal would be marriage. And I think in order for me to connect with this guy, that it's going to have to be like, we're going to have to be on the same page with some things. And I don't think marriage is the top of the list, but I think if we find each other and we connect and we want to like, continue to be in each other's lives for forever, I don't know if that would lead to marriage.
So what's the difference? If you're going to just say you're going to be with this person for 40 years and y'all just dating each other, why not get married?
No, that's not what I said. I said be in each other's lives. That means
ever.
No. In each other's lives doesn't mean together. That means I may be in Africa and he may be in the United States. But
okay, Will and Jada.
Right.
I'm just saying, like, but we're still in each other's lives. That's what I was trying to say. Like, you're always going to be in my life. And I don't know what that means. But to really answer your question, if I met a guy that had the same thing that I, that gave me all these feelings, would I marry him? If I felt like I could still be myself, and if I felt like I could still be my full self, then yeah, maybe. I don't know, because marriage has like a whole bunch of legal stuff that I don't think is, beneficial unless it's beneficial to me. Like, it's gonna have to be financially beneficial to me, or I don't see the point of it.
Yeah. I don't know. Like, for me, I want someone, and I'm old school, but I want somebody that's gonna actually, have that husband mentality. I'm not for splitting and stuff like that, because I feel like if I'm doing all that, then I can do it by myself. So I want someone who is gonna do a lot of things that I don't want to have to do myself. So I think for me, I definitely want to be married, but I want someone who don't feel like I'm somebody to be controlled. Like, I still have my mind. I want you to value my opinion and my input, but I want you to lead too.
And you got this whole cream looking dress, wedding dress type of thing make you think of marriage?
Do I want to get married? Part of me does, but I don't know if my reasons are for the right reasons at this point, because I have Carrington right in my mind. It would be ideal, to raise her in a you know, in a household that has you know, a mom and a dad, although her dad is obviously, you know, very active in her life and he and I co-parent together. But I don't know, you know, I think part of me is used to taking care of myself and not having to like take another person into consideration for the most part, but also at the same time, like I'm kind of starting to lean towards the fact that I don't necessarily know that I want to be running everything anymore. But I also want to like be able to give some of that to somebody who I can fully trust. And I feel like, my God, where are they at? Because I feel like, do they exist?
Right. They do, but they're very limited.
And so, you know what? Because I listen to podcasts all day. But the person I was listening to, they were saying that a man who really, like, it is just in a man's nature to want to take care of the person that they're with. Like, it is, that's, it's just,
They feel that now?
Yeah, it's like it is in a man's nature to want to provide, to want to protect, to just, that's who they are. That's how they're born. And it just is what it is. Like they're masculine and that is part of their masculine energy, right? Just like we're feminine and it is our feminine energy. We nurture. We are the ones who, you know, when the baby falls, we're the one who picks it up and rubs its back and wipes the tears and all of that, even though the dads do that too, but that's what we do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so that comes natural to us. It's not even something we think about. Honestly, even if you're not a mother, I'm sure, Shanita, you have done that on many occasions for your nieces, nephews, godchildren, whomever. You know, so I think that when the right person, all of that to say, I think that when the right person comes along and they show that to me, I probably will be on board with getting married.
Yeah. I don't know. Like, I feel as far as the guys wanting to, what did you say? They wanted to protect
and provide and
provide. Like, I don't know if it's that many that actually wants to provide anymore. Like you see so many guys allowing the females to take care of them and handle everything and they just sitting at home. Like, I don't understand what happened and where is the disconnect. Like I see it's some guys still kind of have that mentality, but the majority of them, they don't. They like sit back and let the female do everything.
That's I think that that's not the, yeah, I mean, I think I'm just gonna have to wait it out until either he comes or I just continue taking care of myself.
So, right. But would y'all be okay with the guy that, you know, he was providing and protecting, but his providing is less than your financial need, like what you currently have financially, but he's giving you what he have. Like he's giving us the home what he have, but he's like way under what you make financially, you know, but and he's doing all these, he's the guy, like he's protecting you and he's doing his version of providing. It's just way less than what you have. Like, could y'all do that?
I mean, I would like to say yes, but I don't know that that would make sense for me.
I mean, you're getting love, you're getting protection, you're getting stability, you're getting, you know, intimacy, you're getting all these things. Like,
now, so here's the thing, right? I think probably going in, that would not work for me. Now, if at some point something were to happen, then probably I could work with the situation, but probably not going in.
Yeah, that's a hard one because I'm sitting here just trying to think. Honestly, I think I have to agree with Takara. If something happened, like he lost his job or had gotten sick or something like that and had to take a pay cut, or they downgraded, you know, with the pandemic, maybe. But I wouldn't want you to stay there for long. Like, you still need to be kind of actively looking for something. I think what would happen is, if I was getting all that and I tried to overlook the finance part, I probably would lose a little respect for him. And I think I wouldn't do it intentionally, but it'll kind of get to the point where it's starting to argue and I might resent him, because I'm like, okay, I'm going to work all day long. I'm paying most of the bills. I'm having to clean all the house. And what are you doing? Like, you know, and I think it would become more of me arguing and trying to pretend everything is okay, but I don't think I'd be okay with it. Only because he's supposed to do more, or, you know, pick up a side hustle, you know, do something.
And, you know, they say, again, on something I heard, but someone said women marry potential, like hoping it'll get better, hoping it will change. And men marry hoping that you won't change, that you know, you find today your body's right, you cook, you clean, you done presented a whole cute package. So please don't ever change that, so that I'll always keep interest. And we're like, please change, go get the second job. And then, you know, I hope that you will continue your education and want to do more and want to provide more. And, you know, I see the potential in you. And they're like, no, you're great. Stay that way.
That's true. That's it. What about you? Well, if you wanted to get married, could you?
Like, I'm actually like really considering it, because when I was like traveling not too long ago, and I was in a different country where they made less than what we make in the US, and I'm kind of like, well, so if realistically, if I find a guy here that's really gonna treat me like a goddess, and he's going to do his hardest to do the type of hard work he can, and what if he just does not make that much because of where he's at, and I want to stay there where they're at? Like, why should I sacrifice why should I sacrifice love, or this person that's treating me like they are putting me on a pedestal? Like, why should I not give them an opportunity? Why should I not be there because of their financial needs? What they, not needs, but what they currently have. Does that make sense? Like,
yes.
To me, does that really make sense?
Yes, it makes sense. But for me, I think in that situation, it's probably a little different, because at that point, is him making a lot less enough for the location you're in?
Probably not by himself. By himself, probably not, just because of where they're at. I feel like what he's making, you know, probably just making ends meet, because of they don't have the same opportunities that they have in other countries. And so it's kind of like, I'm doing the best I can, but it's just where I'm at. It's not possible by myself. Like, you know, maybe I would have to help or have to do something to get him in a position to like where he could get a better paying job, but I still don't think it would be a good amount of money. But my quality of life will probably be better. Like, we will have so much more fun because I'm happier with this person that's treating me like a goddess. Like, I feel like there would just be so many other things that would be good. I feel like I would let go of things like, let me get my hair done every 2 weeks. Let me get I'm not gonna be getting my nails done. Like, things like that, I would let go, and my perspective would change. And like, but I'll be happier with what I have and with this person, and we're enjoying each other. And it's not about what we can gain, but it's more about like, yes, I like being with you.
True. But would that be fair to you? Because it's like you're having to downgrade your lifestyle for him, whereas you by yourself, you was able to still do all of those things. So it seemed like you're actually taking on more being with him than you would by yourself. Does that make sense?
It does. I think it's a little of both. Like, lately I've been reevaluating my life. Like, does certain things really make me happy? Like, am I happy with getting clothes every week? Like, with buying clothes, like, does that really make me happy? Do I need all of these clothes? So I've been reevaluating like what makes me happy. And a lot of these things is kind of like, I can do without it. I like it, but I can do without it. So I think I would enjoy it, but I also know that there's part of me that wants the luxury lifestyle. So in a couple of years, would I be like, yep, this was fun. Now I need something different. It's very possible.
And you said a lot, because when you say you had to redefine what makes you happy, I think a lot of people don't know that. Like, what do make you happy? Because sometimes people may say materialistic things, but if all of that go away, does your happiness too? Like, you still have to live, you still have to, find things in everyday life that's happy. So if you had to answer that question, what makes you happy, since you not clothes?